Hello everyone and welcome back to the second part of Honda Activa brake cable replace, and in this video I will be replacing the two rear brake cables because it is a combi brake system. Now here you will have to be extremely cautious because there are two cables here. So the first thing that you will have to do is open this box. There will be 3 screws on this box. Take out all these 3 screws. Once you take out these 3 screws, now inside this cover there will be a spring, so you will have to take it out very cautiously. So like this you will have to hold the spring and take out the cover slowly. So this is the spring. Now which side the spring is located, see that you check it properly because you will have to put it back the same way. So once you take out this cover, you guys can see here that there is some strange system inside. So let's go inside and check out what to do. So the first thing you'll have to do is take out the spring with a screwdriver like this. Once you take out the spring, the down cable I will take out first. So pull the cable out like this, then twist it and pull it out. Once you take that out, you will have to come down near your front tire, and from here you will have to release this cable as well. Now as you guys know that if you have watched my previous video, this cable of mine is totally jammed. So this I had to cut to take out completely. So the down cable is coming from the left brake. If your nut is rotating properly, then you can remove the nut and take it out easily. Here I had to cut it to separate it. So once you separate this, I will show you my brake cables. Now as you guys can see what is written on this brake cable, left front brake. What this means is when you press the left brake, even your front brake will get pressed, and on this it is written rear brake, which means that your left brake will have 2 brake cables. One goes to the front tire and one goes to the rear tire. So this cable will go to the rear tire. Now the brake cable which we had taken out goes to the front tire. So this we will pass first because I don't want to confuse you guys. So like how we had passed the brake cable in my previous video, in that same style I will pass this cable as well. Like this you will have to tape both the cables, both old and new one, and you will have to pull the old cable from top like this. Now sometimes the tape which you have applied will get released like this, so you will have to apply a better tape than that. Now my bike is open only, so it was not a big tension for me. Otherwise if this thing happened, I would have to open the entire front fairing. So somehow I have passed the cable, as you can see here. So once you are done passing this cable, all the tape which you had applied on this cable, that you will have to take out now. And once you take out that tape, now I will take out the second cable from the socket. To take this out, you will have to pull the cable out like this first. Once you take out the cable like this, take the cable on the top side like this and pull it out from the down side. So here comes out my other cable. So now you will have to go near the rear tire and take a 14mm socket and take out the nut which is there on the cable. Now here you don't have to take out the entire tire. I have taken it out because I am doing some other work also on this bike. Now after taking out only the nut, this cable is passed through a loop like this from underneath. So take it out from this loop like this. Then you will have to come on the top side and you will notice that there is a bracket on the cable. On this bracket there will be 2 bolts. As you can see here, this is the bracket. Now I have already taken out the bolts which were there on this bracket because I am doing some work inside the casing and I have totally opened it up. You don't have to open the casing to take this out. You only have to take out this bracket and you will have to separate it from the cable like this. Then you will have to tie both the cables, old and new one. If you have a wire like this, then use that to tie the cables and tighten it properly. And once you tighten it properly, you see that you apply the tape on top. Once you make this tight, you will have to come on the top side and you will have to start pulling the old cable from top like this. If the cable is not passing properly, then go on the back side and shake the cable from the back side a little bit and pull the cable from top, and like this you will have to pass the cable. And as you guys have noticed that I am done passing the cable. Now take out all the tapes which you had applied on this cable and keep the cable in position. Now I will start to connect this cable. Now likewise how you had taken out the cable, you will have to put it back, take it on top like this, put it in the socket and pull it on the side like this. Now here comes my one cable in position. Now I will put the other cable in position. To put that cable in position, you will have to put the cable from down inside the socket like this, and then you will have to turn it this way. So both my cables are now in position. As you guys can see that you adjust the cables now only so that they come in the right place. Now put back the spring which you had taken out, and once you are done with that, adjust it properly. And now it's time to put back the cover and put back the 3 screws which were there on top of this cover. Now if you are not able to put back this cover, then how to put this cover back, I have shown it in details in my Honda Activa self-start problem video. I will put a link of that video in the I button above. If you are not able to put this cover back, then go ahead and watch that video as well, and there you will see in details how to put it back. Now you will have to come near the rear tire and the bracket which you had taken out from the old cable, put that bracket on the new cable now, and this bracket will go like this on the casing. If your casing is closed, you can put the 2 bolts and fix it back. Then you will have to pass the cable through this loop, and then you will have to connect the brake cable to the brake lever near the tire. So pass it to the joint brake arm and put back the nut. So here I have not passed the cable through the loop because my entire bike is open. I will put it back later. Now this I am doing only to show you guys. Then you will have to come near the front tire and you will have to pass the cable through this loop. Then you will have to pass it through this joint brake arm, and you will have to put the nut back and then tighten it properly. Now which cable to tighten or loosen, that you will come to know only when you ride the bike, and according to that you will have to tighten the front brake little bit more than the rear brake. Now you will have to put the cable in the down slot because the front brake cable goes through the top slot and the down slot is for the left brake. So I'm hoping that you have understood that. So if you found this video useful, then see that you like and share with your friends and family, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then see that you subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you will not miss any of my future videos. Till then, bye and take care.